Following segment sponsored by Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Bristol.
Well, it is always go big or go home here at Hard Rock Hotel and Casino. They have got some fabulous giveaways coming up very soon. We're here with Alexandra Armstrong, the Players Club manager. Alexandra, thanks so much for coming out.
Thank you, Amy.
I can't help but notice this big, beautiful Jeep right behind us that both you and I would look really good in.
Absolutely. Hers and hers Jeeps, right?
Beep, beep. Let's go. And I love it. It's duck, duck, double giveaway.
Duck, duck, double giveaway. And we are so excited that we were able to partner with one of our local distributors, Friendship Cars. And we got two absolutely stunning four-door Jeep Wranglers that we're going to be giving away in the months of May and June.
Which is so perfect because who doesn't want a rugged vehicle with all the amenities? And I love that you have the red one and the blue one, and we're out here right in front of course, the hotel and casino. You got the big gold bows on them.
We do. A little homage to Memorial Day right around the corner.
Yes, very nice. So how do we enter to win?
Absolutely. So we have our Saturday drawings. What you can do is if you are a Unity member, fantastic. Come on over, play to earn, or you can go ahead and get your invited entry. And then on top of that, if you are not a member of our Unity by Hard Rock's rewards program, you can sign up at Players Club, which is right around the corner from Hard Rock Live. And that'll secure your entry into the Saturday drawing as well.
And you were telling me that is one of those clubs you want to be a part of. You can get a lot of perks through that.
Absolutely. So not only do you get to participate in all of our promotions, but in addition to that, you get to use your Unity points in our dining outlets or even in our hotel, rock shop. There are so many different things that you can do on property. It's really, like you said, we go big here at Hard Rock.
Always. And so now you're entered to win, and you've got the finale coming up.
We do. So on Saturdays, we'll have 15 hourly winners, and those winners are going to win amazing prizes, but they're also going to get that finale entry that's going to secure them on the May 30th finale drawing at 11:30 p.m.
And what is that hour going to be like when you are getting ready and they're there and that crowd is ready to win that Jeep?
I mean, we're ready to see somebody win this Jeep. I mean, can you imagine driving off into summer in one of these Jeeps? It's going to be amazing.
And of course, if you don't win it at this finale, it's the double giveaway.
We do have the double giveaway. We'll have another finale at the end of June where somebody else is going to be able to drive off into summer in a beautiful Jeep.
Oh man, duck, duck, double giveaway.
Duck, duck, double giveaway.
You also have a lot of great giveaways all the time. You've got a lot of gift card giveaways as well.
We do. We really have a plethora of different promotions that we offer here on property, and we're always trying to keep our guests engaged with high energy promotions. So we do gift card giveaways twice a week. We also have our main promotions where we get to give away things like cars. We had this amazing wind tunnel cash cube last month as well. And my favorite was super rock, paper, scissors, because that's nostalgic, right? Who doesn't automatically know how to play super rock, paper, scissors?
I mean, are we ready? We should give it a try.
Absolutely,
ready?
We should.
All right, rock, paper, scissors.
Oh, great minds think alike.
That means exactly, we're on that same wavelength. And one of the things you always hear about is the guest experience and just really tying that all together, and giveaway is certainly a big part of that.
Yes, absolutely. We really try to strive for guest satisfaction here on property. So whether you're in our rock spa, you're in a dining location, you're at a promotion, you're going to get that same high level of customer service and guest satisfaction that we try to present everybody. It's really important for you all to join us over at Hard Rock Bristol, and we want everybody to come out.
Well, we have certainly always enjoy our time here at Hard Rock Bristol. We're going to give everybody some information. As she said, that finale is coming up right around the corner. You've also got the month of June to win one of these Jeeps. For more, you can scan this QR code right here on your screen. That will take you to our Hard Rock Insider page where you can see all of our segments and learn more about Hard Rock Bristol.
The preceding segment sponsored by Hard Rock Hotel and Casino, Bristol.
All right, with the rain that we've been receiving over the past couple of days, flowers around the region are thriving. And this morning, our favorite flower children, Chrissy and Worth and John Kreckelberg from Hands On Discovery are here today. Showcase some fun flower-inspired science experiments. Oh my goodness, that's a great picture. Has you guys cracking up, don't you?
Another unexpected graphic.
There you go. Well, hey,
beautiful.
listen, this is daytime. We like to have fun. Hey, and so I think, John, you want to go first?
Yeah, we're going to break tradition today, and I'm going to go first. But this activity, it's simple, but it does take a little bit of time, so we're going to get the process rolling and then pass it over to Chrissy. But today what we are making are blooming paper water lilies. As the name
wow.
suggests, we're
Okay.
going to make flowers out of paper and then have them bloom, and it's a good indoor activity. If
Okay.
it's rainy like it is all this week, great activity, especially for the little ones who love arts and crafts. All you're going to need is some paper, some washable markers, a Sharpie, scissors, a tray full of water, and you're good. First step
Most
is to...
people have those supplies at
Yeah,
home.
yeah, you probably
Not that
have them at
unusual
home.
about that. That's
yeah.
right, that's right.
First thing you're going to do is you're going to sketch out the shape of just a flower.
You want me to do that?
I've already done
Okay,
it.
good.
Magic
Okay,
of
thank goodness.
TV. But for this part, we're going to use a permanent marker. We don't want this outline to kind of smear or spread in the water. So we have the outline in Sharpie, and then we're going to cut it out just like that.
Okay.
Magic of TV. And then using the washable markers, or you can experiment, turn this into a science experiment. Instead of doing washable markers, try crayons. The wax is resistant to water, so see how that reacts. And here we have some beautiful ones here. If you want to take this pretty purple and pink
absolutely.
one, here I have one. You know, you can experiment with different numbers of petals, different shapes. But what we're going to do is we're just going to fold the petals into the center to kind of close up this bloom. And it kind of creates like this secret package where the flower is now hidden. And by folding it, what we're doing is we're creasing the fibers of the paper itself and creating a little package again. But when we place it in our water here, bloop, through, oh goodness, look at that
wow,
one
that is
go.
really cool. I did not expect that at all.
Yeah, that's really quick.
Wow.
So this paper is just regular printer paper, and it is, well, you got a few petals there that didn't quite open, but that's okay. Here we have more.
That's
if
'cause
you-
that's mine,
No,
right?
it's okay. Practice makes perfect.
Okay.
There are more if you want to go ahead and throw those in. So computer paper works great. Here I have some cardstock, which is much more densely packed fibers. Notice,
It takes a little bit longer.
it takes a lot of bit longer.
Okay.
So I'm going to go ahead, and if you want to throw the rest of those
Okay.
in, fold these up. Maybe toss it over to Miss Chrissy and see what she's got cooking up over at that end of the table.
All right, Chrissy, what you got going on over
Yeah,
there?
so we have a fun way to make some Play-Doh right at home. Our garden at the Hands On just opened last weekend, so we thought it would be fun to incorporate some flowers and garden stuff. So I do have a little recipe here for the Play-Doh. You're going to add 2 cups of flour. You're going to do 2 tablespoons of veggie oil, 3/4 cup of salt. And this is kind of like the key of the recipe here, which is the cream of tartar. And that is where the fun science comes in, because this is an acid, and it's going to change the way the proteins bond together. They're going to go real slowly when you add the cream of tartar.
Okay.
And that's going to make it less sticky kind of Play-Doh.
Which is always better, right? Play-Doh doesn't, you don't want it real
you don't
sticky,
want it
right?
to be sticky.
That's right.
Yep. And then you're going to add 2 cups of lukewarm water. And then you're going to do something super, super fun. You're going to go in your garden and you're going to get your favorite smelling, herbs. And so I have some rosemary here that I just put in my mixture. You're going to mix that all up.
And then you're going to do that now, or?
If you want to.
Sure, go ahead, why not? It's just...
And then you're going to, at the very end, when it's all mixed, you're going to put it into a saucepan. And you're just going to warm it up till it's thick. And then with the magic of TV,
How about that?
you're going to have a really cool, fun Play-Doh. And it smells amazing because the rosemary is in it, but you can use any herbs that you have in your garden.
What if you have, let's just say, multiple kids? What if you just like doubled or tripled the recipe? Is it better to do it small portions or just one big?
I guess you can triple it if you'd like to.
Okay,
Yeah,
okay.
and it's
Big batch.
a great way for the kids to learn how to mix things together and a little bit of math with the measurements.
Yeah, I like that.
Yep, and then of course have your adult do the saucepan part. But
Okay.
And then you get to play with the Play-Doh and it smells really good.
It does actually kind of smell good. I mean, if you put a different, besides rosemary, maybe
Yeah.
Something that would smell a little bit
Yeah,
different.
whatever your favorite herbs are and whatever
Okay.
scent you like, you can add in here. And it's just a different way to make the Play-Doh.
Okay, well, I'll tell you what, these are really easy
How pretty
experiments.
our
Yeah.
flower
And the
garden
petals
has
look
gotten.
great.
Yeah.
The flower that's gorgeous. I mean, the thing too is like it allows the kids, the family, it makes it a whole big family thing. right?
Absolutely, it can be a group activity, and you're learning while you're having fun.
And I will say this. Finding ways to put down the digital device. I've got 3 kids at home, and it's hard. It really is hard. So these are really good.
Get your
things to do.
hands on science.
Yeah.
All right, well, John and Chrissy from Hands On, thank you guys
Thank you.
for sharing
Thank
these
you.
great tips for us. Parents alike watching this, and of course, yeah, lots of things, fun things going on here today, and of course, we'll have more coming up here next. But hey, thanks for watching so far this morning. And coming up next here, we have a whole lot more. We're going to take a quick break here on Daytime Tri-Cities. Stick around. More is coming up next.
All right, on this Food City Friday, we welcome Chef Julie back to the Daytime Kitchen. World traveler, chef extraordinaire, multiple titles that we could talk about with Chef Julie. But Julie, welcome back.
Thank you.
You've been doing some traveling.
I have been doing some traveling, but today I'm going to help you do some traveling.
Nice, I like
Yes,
it. You
so
can travel in the kitchen. You really
you can travel in the kitchen, and that's kind of a part of what today's about. You know, it's summer, the kids are out of school, yay, but they're here all the time, underfoot.
right.
And, you know, what do you do? So I'm
You
actually...
can't have them cleaning their room all the time.
Well, yeah, that you wish. You wish you could. But I will be teaching some baking classes over the summer, in fact, starting next week. And so we are going to be exploring different regions through the baking class. We're calling it Bakers on a Mission because we'll be talking about missionaries. But we are going to be traveling to a few countries. And I actually have a cookbook that I have modified this version for you all. But there is a QR code that we have that'll come up here in a bit.
There it is.
There we go, where you can click on that. It'll take you straight to my blog post, and you can download this thing. It's about 52 pages, over 30 recipes. At the end are the ones that, two of the ones I'm going to do right now.
Okay.
And the first one is called Cunapes, and it's the last one on the page.
Say that one more time so we get it.
Cunapes.
Cunapes.
Cunapes, and they're little egg and cheese breads that are Bolivian. So we're talking about Bolivia. It uses tapioca flour, but you will find this in the baking section where the specialty flours are. That's where it's at. So you start with that, and we're going to add 2 cups of cotija cheese. And if you want to hold that up.
Right here?
Cotija, yes.
Cotija.
And it's kind of like a Parmesan, honestly.
It's tasty.
Kind of cheese. It is tasty.
Is, you know, when they make the street corn.
Yes.
This is what they roll street
corn. Well, that's
corn.
what the rest of that's going to be, because I'm going to make that for myself.
I love that stuff.
Yeah, so on this recipe, hydration is really important.
Okay.
It's very simple. There's only 4 ingredients in this
tapioca
version.
flour,
tapioca
cotija
flour
cheese.
and the cotija cheese. You just want to stir that in real good.
Okay.
And now I'm going to add in, I'll let you pour in 1 beaten egg.
Okay.
And I've got 4 tablespoons of milk here, and I'll let you put that in.
There you go.
And I'm going to stir this together, and we'll see how it goes. I've been doing half recipes at home to just kind of get it nailed in.
So this is the full recipe.
But this is a full recipe, and it'll make quite a few. You shape little golf ball sizes, and there they are. If you want to
right here is the
show that.
Right here is the finished
Is the
product.
finished
we can get that on the
product.
overhead camera.
Yeah,
Let's
that's
see.
the finished
Let me see if I can
product.
pull it out here just a
There
little
we
bit.
go.
There we go.
But the idea is that it is
There
gluten.
they are.
It is gluten-free, by the way. If that is a thing. Now, here's what the kids in my class are going to love. You got to kind of get your hands into it.
Oh yeah.
And really do it. But you want the dough. It does need to be kind of dry, but not too dry, not
But
too crumbly.
you can work with it.
You got to work with it. And but honestly, kids love to get their hands into things. And what I have found in the classes that I have taught with children, they get so excited when they get to go into the kitchen and just do things.
Right.
They have the freedom to do. Sometimes you have to add just a little bit more liquid in there to
You can
get
always
it right.
add more, you just
can't
can't take
it
it
out.
out. That's right.
And if you do add too much, just add a little more flour.
Exactly.
But basically, when this all comes together, you're going to make little golf ball size things like so, and just put them down. You can put them down.
Right.
They aren't going to rise much. These aren't.
Okay.
So you can put them fairly close
So
together.
you're not putting anything in there that will help it rise. at
No,
all.
no, you're not. Well, there is. It's the egg.
Okay.
The egg gives
But
the
no,
lift.
there's no baking powder.
There's no
baking
baking
soda,
powder. Now
nothing
you
like
can. I've done
There's no
research.
yeast in there.
There's no yeast or any of that, but they will puff up like this,
Yeah.
and then about 425 degrees for about 15 minutes or so. And if you want a little color on top, mine were a little pale, and you can put them on the broiler. But they're really good hot. I'm not going to have you try one of these because they're not as good the day after. But they're excellent when they first come out.
How would
They're
you
really
describe the
cheesy.
consistency? Is it a little more dense than
It's
like a
not
biscuit?
dense.
Or
No, it's not dense
is it
like
airy?
a biscuit. It's a little more airy
Okay.
inside, and it's a little cheesy.
Okay.
You can use different cheeses, but then it flattens out, and then it's more like what they have in Brazil.
Okay.
But I digress. we will move forward to the next little
All right.
recipe.
Cunapes.
Cunapes.
I
The
love
other
that.
one I've
Yeah.
got is Cambodian,
Okay.
and it is, oh goodness, my friend Jenny's going to kill me. I'm going to try to say it.
Okay.
Bangaim Trusak Sruv.
Okay.
So basically,
I'll take your word for it.
Cambodians don't have ovens in their houses. They have other things, but they do like desserts. And so what we have here is some shaved ice. And I'm going to let you.
And you have your own little shaved
and
ice
I do.
machine.
Do you see this cute
I
little
love that thing. Yeah.
You can make snow cones, but you can just make shaved ice and have little desserts. So I'm going to let you put some of that melon in there.
Okay.
I'll let you make
Just
this
got
one.
some honeydew?
Yeah, some honeydew. We don't have their melon here, but honeydew is pretty close.
Uh-oh.
You could put any fresh melon, any fresh fruit you want with this idea. It's real
Right.
simple. And then over there, you see that condensed milk.
Okay.
Just take a little bit and screw the top. Isn't that cool?
That is good packaging.
That is good packaging. And just drizzle a little on top. And there you go. You've just made a Khmer Cambodian dessert right there. So you can travel with your kids in the kitchen. You can maybe there's a country you want to do. In my little download cookbook I have for you guys, there are pages for each country that talks about the map. It has a flag that you can color and some facts about the country just to help kids learn and explore. I'm a retired homeschooler. And so to me, everything is a learning opportunity.
Yeah.
So one thing I love to do with my grands is I plant a garden. My grandkids love to come along. These are herbs from my garden.
Oh, man.
And we just go around, we smell the herbs, we crush them. Isn't that
Smells
amazing?
so
I know
good.
it does. There's some peas and broccoli out of my garden that we've been harvesting this week. They love to do that.
Yeah, peas and broccoli are coming in early. Yeah.
Fruit, you can't beat summer fruit.
Right.
And so you talk about eating the rainbow, well, it's right there.
It is.
Like each of my little kebabs, even little kids, little 3-year-olds or 2-year-olds can make a kebab.
That way, if you
and
do
eat it.
something fun like that, the little kids are really going to get into it
That's
more.
the key. I think if you want to get kids to try new flavors, if they get involved with the food prep, it makes a big difference. Let them try a new fruit from the produce section. There's a dragon fruit that I got. It's like, just let them try new things. If you want to kind of get them used to getting good kitchen skills, they make knives for kids.
Right.
Look at that. That doesn't hurt at all. But you can cut watermelon, cucumber, all kinds of things with this little knife. Little kids can do that. And as they get older, you can, have better knives and that kind of thing. But to me, I think when you can get kids baking in the kitchen, it develops a lot of self-confidence, a lot of self-esteem.
We've got that QR code up there once again. I'll encourage you, grab, and we will post
It's free,
this.
y'all.
It's free. We will post this on our website after the show too. That QR code will be there if you can't get it right now with your smartphone. We will have that up, but scan that, get this free cookbook. Chef Julie, thank you so much.
My pleasure. It was fun
And
to be
welcome
here.
back to the United States just in
Yes.
time for our 250th anniversary.
That's right.
All right. Folks, it is bakingwithjulie.com. And for everything you've seen here food-wise, go to foodcity.com. Following segment sponsored by Appalachian Resource Conservation and Development Council.
In these times, like this is silver thyme, it has like a traditional thyme flavor. So any recipe that calls for thyme, you can use that. So anything French or Cajun.
25 years ago, Christy Chevelle launched Shy Valley Farm. It was an opportunity for this avid gardener to stay at home with her 3 children and build something she loves.
I started growing the things I couldn't find other places. I was a really avid gardener and couldn't find many native plants in the trade. Couldn't find organic herbs that didn't smell like some kind of chemical had just been sprayed on them. And there, at the time, you couldn't get heirloom tomatoes anywhere either. So that's what we started selling, and that's what we've been doing ever since.
Shy Valley Farm is a family business. Her 3 children grew up helping out around the farm, and her husband does pottery in a studio on the property. Together, they dug in and planted seeds, making plenty of memories along the way.
I remember, helping Mom in the garden, moving a lot of plants a lot. Always going to the Exchange Place Spring Garden Fair and loading up tomatoes in our big red trailer with the double-decker doors, and just a lot of fond memories.
Fond memories that he now wants to recreate for his family.
It's really grown on him, and he's actually become a better grower than I ever was. So we have a lot of people that say, wow, it looks so good this year. And that's a result of him, his influence. So
It wasn't exactly what he had planned, but it's a road he's grateful to travel.
Yeah, so I was at ETSU majoring in accounting, finished my accounting degree, and just kind of fell right back into growing. I had plans to get a career in accounting, but just wanted to stick with what I love and slowly turning it into a business that will be able to support my family.
Now they work side by side, planting seeds and nurturing growth, continuing to focus on native plants, organic herbs, and heirloom tomatoes.
We're very focused on low maintenance, easy to grow, highly adaptable, drought tolerant, deer resistant, all the qualities you want in a landscape plant. That's, you know, almost all of our natives meet that bill. And then of course, you know, I'm into cooking, into herbs, and so the herbs that we grow are the ones that I really love, that are really hard to find. Like, we grow maybe 18 different kinds of basil, and all of them we grow for a reason, not just because we want to have a high number of basils. We want to grow basils that we really enjoy cooking with. So, and our customers respond well to that.
I definitely do kind of gravitate towards more the woodland wildflowers and shade-loving plants. I love all our little woodland ephemerals and you know, just gentle, small wildflowers that grow in our woods. Mom handles a lot of the propagation, you know, starting seeds and sourcing seeds, while I kind of handle the day-to-day care and maintenance of the houses and the plants, keeping them watered, keeping them happy, organizing.
Shy Valley Farm is open to the public 4 days a week. They've met a lot of people over the years, helping them develop their yards and gardens.
We have children who have grown up now, and their parents brought them here when they were little. So yeah, it's fun. Yeah, it's really gratifying, I guess. It's a good feeling to be associated with these really pleasant things.
Christy says they are so grateful for the customers who have kept them in business, supporting her dream, her family farm, that will soon be turned over to the next generation.
You know, I'm handing this over to my son this year. He's been working with us for years. Even when he was working on his accounting degree, he was helping us out here. But as of you know, this year, it's going to be his business, and it's really nice feeling like, you know, I've built this beautiful thing and have this nice legacy.
It's exciting, and you know, I have you know, visions of expansion and stuff, and it's also, I feel a lot of responsibility. Mom has been such an influential person to me and a lot of other gardeners and growers in our area. It's just a responsibility to hold that standard and, you know, keep giving good plants to good people.
Christy will continue to spend time working on the farm during the weekends. She says she's excited to watch her granddaughter get to experience the joy of plants and being on a farm, a desire shared by her son.
Growing up on a farm is a special thing. Being outside and getting your hands dirty and your feet wet and feeling the grass. A farm is a great place to raise children. I'm super thankful for the way we were brought up, and you know, it's really shaped my appreciation of nature and animals.
And this morning we want to welcome Emily Bidgood with ARC&D Today. Time for a conversation about finding your local farmer this summer. Good morning.
Good morning.
Let's talk about farmers markets. They traditionally, a lot of them on Saturday mornings, some on other mornings. Farmers markets are so vitally important for our local farm economy.
I love it. And Saturdays, and actually 6 days a week.
Oh yeah.
So there's a farmer's market open Monday through Saturday.
Okay.
I mean, that represents, you know, 350, 400 vendors.
Right.
They represent millions of dollars into the economy. And
so get out there and visit our local farmers.
Absolutely. Starting in June, it's the big push. They're all open from Irwin to Elizabethton to Mountain City. All the way up to Sneedville has a new farmer's market again open this year.
So get started early and just visit a bunch of them.
Right, exactly.
Also, you have a big farm tour coming up. Tell us about that.
Well, if you want to not just see your local farmer at the farmer's market, but actually go out like Shy Valley Nursery, who we just saw, they're on the farm tour along with 20 other farms. So June 13th, you can buy a car pass. It fits everybody in the car, covers everybody in your car. Yeah. And then you can make your tour. Washington County and Greene County are our farm tour areas this year. It's our 8th year with all these amazing farm partners putting on a regional tour.
And you get to go out and see where your food's coming from. I love that.
Where your food, also maybe some things you wouldn't want to eat as food, like the Highland cows are always a hit, which no one is eating the Highland cow. They're just for pets.
Well, I don't know about that. But anyway, we'll let that go. But let's talk about, you also have speaking of the farmers markets, you also have Pharmacy Fit program going on. Tell us about that.
At 7 participating farmers markets this year. Go out, you can walk a mile, or you can do chair exercises or stretches, and you get tokens to spend on fresh fruits and vegetables.
What a great incentive.
June and July, we're doubling that to 6 tokens per person. So borrow somebody's baby in the stroller, bring all your kids, because everybody gets $6. I mean, a family of 4, that's
$24.
Right, all for fresh fruits and vegetables or edible plants. So if you're getting your garden planted, you can use that to also buy tomato plants, basil plants.
Cucumbers, whatever you need there. One thing we want to talk about, summer's coming up, school is out. Summer Field School. Let's talk about that.
Right, the school for farmers to be outstanding in your field. We have, I think, maybe 6 or 7 workshops more. Specialty, soil health, regenerative farming, how to expand your markets. So for all of your viewers who are engaged in agriculture or want to think about diversifying, check out what the field school sessions are this year. This is our 11th year offering that, and it's not just for beginning farmers. I think anybody will enjoy seeing what people who are in agriculture do really well. These are our experts out in the field.
All right, Emily, thanks for coming by.
Thanks. We'll see you out at the market.
It's an exciting time. arcnd.org. The preceding portion of Daytime Tri-Cities was sponsored by Appalachian Resource Conservation and Development Council. Recently, the federal government released a lot of information about UFOs, and if you're fascinated by unidentified flying objects, then you need to head over to Bristol on June 13th for the Saucers Over Appalachia Festival at Cumberland Square Park. Here with the preview is Robin Van Huss. Good morning.
Good morning.
You're the founder of this organization.
I am, me and my husband.
All right. What led you to do this?
You know, I think I've always been interested in sci-fi. I grew up watching Star Trek. We were just talking about Star Trek. But in 2016, my husband wrote a book on the local history of UFOs in the Tri-Cities, and we sort of sparked off of that. And so the fact that we could bring UFOs back to Bristol was celebrate the weird local history with everybody in the Tri-Cities. Was a lot of fun.
We'll get into some of that in just a moment, but let's talk about this festival. Kind of break the festival down. What can folks expect?
So it's June 13th at Cumberland Square Park. It's a completely free festival. We have UFO speakers in the Bristol Public Library, so if you need to cool off a little bit. We have an experiencer morning, so we have a couple speakers that maybe have had contact with extraterrestrials. And then we have a researcher afternoon, so people talking more about disclosure and everything going on right now, which there's a lot.
There's a lot. Like I said, the federal government just released tons of material on UFOs.
Exactly.
It just got out to the public. For you, this is perfect timing for
Perfect timing. So if you're interested in disclosure and everything, those afternoon speakers are for you. On the stage at Cumberland Square Park, we've got live music going on all day and a costume contest with lots of prizes. It's all free to enter. We've got tons of vendors, food trucks. We have people doing tattoos live in the park, a little bit of everything. So informative and fun at the same time. That's what you're striving for. Exactly. Have you had these events before? Our first year in Bristol was for Saucers Over Appalachia was last year when we had about 7,000 people come out. Yeah. Before that, before that we did Wytheville UFO Fest up in Wytheville, Virginia before moving here. So talk to me, you mentioned that just a moment. We do have some local history. We do. Kind of tell us what the local history with UFOs. Give us a couple of examples. So we had a big wave in 1973 and it was all over the local papers. I was 10 years old. I was not born, But we went through, my husband and I went through the local microfiche at the Bristol Public Library, and we pulled all of these articles. So there were sightings in Greenville, there were sightings in Bristol, Johnson City, Kingsport, all over the place.
Okay.
From people getting in contact with aliens, UFOs landing in yards, to people just seeing UFOs in the sky.
Right.
Whether all of them were true or if it was a case of mass hysteria, I think that's for everyone to decide. But we sort of want to bring attention to the local history that we do have.
You know, it's so much fun to speculate. I mean, if you have solid evidence, if you've had an encounter, whatever, it's fun to get with other people that think like you do.
Exactly.
And this is a perfect opportunity. If you're skeptical, it's also a great time to come and maybe find out some more information as well.
Can't hurt.
Absolutely. We appreciate you stopping by.
Thank
This
you
sounds
so
like
much.
it's going to be so much fun.
Fingers crossed.
There we go. We'll hope for good weather. Hey, folks, it's Saucers Over Appalachia Festival. It's happening right there at Cumberland Square Park in Bristol, Virginia. Sounds like a whole lot of fun. We got the information for you all over the screen.